Let us discuss some important formulas on the straight line. First of all, we discuss about the straight line, how we can define the straight line. The straight line means if we can consider as the x-axis, it is a straight line, but it is passes through the origin and along the x-axis means that is a horizontal line. Along the y-axis means that is the OY is the y-axis, then it is also passing through the origin and along the vertical line. Vertical means perpendicular to x-axis, then that is the vertical line. On the x-axis means y coordinate is 0, then the straight line can be represented as ax plus c equal to 0. The general form of the straight line as horizontal means ax plus c equal to 0, x as a variable and a and c are the constants. Along y-axis means you can taking as by plus d is equal to 0. On the y-axis, x coordinate is 0. If the lines are along with x and y-axis, then the representation of the lines are like that. If we define the xy plane means in between of the x and y coordinates, the plane is there. In that, we can take any line that represented or the line is taking with the x and y axis in between. So it is represented as a straight line, means the linear equation in xy variable, it is represented as the straight line. The general form of the straight line equation is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Here x and y are the variables, a, b, c are the real constants. Okay, this is the general representation of the straight line equation. For this, if any straight line, what is the slope of the straight line, what is the angle of the straight line with the coordinate axis in such cases, or any two lines angle in between, and what is the normal form. And if the straight line having some slope and intercept, and the straight line having the two intercepts with the coordinate axis x and y, such different formulas are involved in the straight line topic. First of all, we discuss some formulas on the straight line. Those are, we have to remember these formulas. Okay. Here, the first formula is if theta is inclined, then the slope or gradient of the line is m equal to tan theta. If we know the angle, that inclination is the slope and that is related with the tan theta. M equal to tan theta is the slope. When we know the angle and how to find out the slope means simply we can find out the angle of tan ratio, then that is the slope or gradient of the line. If the line is passing through 2 points, one is A is x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2. Suppose it is a straight line, this is passes through A point and this passes through B point. What is the slope? Slope means the difference of the y coordinates by the x coordinates. That is m equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. If we know the 2 points. Okay. The third one is if the straight line having the slope small m and y intercept c, then the line equation is y equal to mx plus c. If the having the slope m means that with the x coordinate and the intercept means that is a constant. The straight line is, we should remember y equal to mx plus c. Here m is the slope and c is the y intercept. The equation of the straight line passing through one point and having the slope small m is y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. The slope we can indicate where it is. That slope is same the value, that is the ratio. Okay, any 2 points difference is the slope, that in the ratio form. So here we know the slope and point, then the formula of the straight line is y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. If the line passes through the 2 points, one is x1 and y1, another one is x2, y2, then the line equation is y minus y1 equal to y2 minus y1 into y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Here we know that the slope is m equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 when we know the 2 points. So from the 2 points we find out the slope and we can substitute slope and point form of the line equation, or directly we can take the equation of the line passing through the 2 points means y minus y1 equal to, sorry, y minus y1 into x2 minus x1 equal to y2 minus y1 into x minus x1. Either you should remember this formula or this one. Next, it is also important. The equation of the line with x-intercept is a, y-intercept b, then the line equation is x by a plus y by b equal to 1. Seventh one, if we know the two slopes of the lines, one line slope is suppose m1, another line slope is suppose m2. How to differ the parallel and perpendicular lines means if two lines are parallel means the slopes should be equal. M1 is equal to M2. When two are parallel, okay, that is the ratios are same. Next, perpendicular means M1 and M2 product is -1. If the two lines are parallel, when we know the slopes means we can take the equal slopes. So perpendicular means the product of the two slopes should be -1. If we know the slopes of the two lines, how to find out the angle between the two lines means tan theta is equal to m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2 modulus. That indicates the positive. Okay. The equation of the line passing through x1, y1 and parallel to ax plus by plus c equal to a into x minus x1 plus b into y minus y1 equal to 0. When the perpendicular line, we have to find out the perpendicular line to the given line ax plus by plus c, and that line is passes through x1 y1 means the changing of the coordinates, that is b into x minus x1 minus a into y minus y1 equal to 0. Parallel means slopes are equal, perpendicular means the slopes product is -1. From that relation we can take b, exchange of the coordinates with the minus. If the two lines are perpendicular, that is not given, okay. If the perpendicular distance from the point to any line, this distance, how much? This is a line, it is a point P. What is the perpendicular distance? The perpendicular distance is denoted by D, that is equal to modulus of a x1 plus b y1 plus c by under root of a square plus b square. The distance between two parallel lines means only the constants are different. Ax plus by plus c1 equal to 0, ax plus by plus c2 equal to 0. For that, the distance is, that is two parallel lines distance d is equal to the difference of the constants by under root of a square plus b square. The distance always is in positive, so we can take the modulus. Modulus of C2 minus C1 by A square plus B square under root. Next, the angle between the two lines. If this is a one line L1 and another line L2, what is the angle in between of the two lines means the line L1 is indicates the A1x plus B1y plus C1 equal to 0, and the line, another line is indicates the A2x plus B2y plus C2 equal to 0. So the angle in between of the two lines is A1, A2 plus B1, B2 by under root of A1 square plus B1 square into under root of A2 square plus B2 square. And we know that if the two lines are perpendicular means that makes the 90 degrees angle. cos 90 is equal to 0 if the two lines are perpendicular. The relation is a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is equal to 0. Then two lines are perpendicular. If the two lines are parallel means the ratios are same, a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2. Already we studied in 10th standard. Okay. The normal form, it is very, very important. In this all 13 problems, we should remember formulas. The equation of the straight line whose distance from the origin is P. Straight line whose distance from the origin is P, and normal ray which drawn from the origin makes an angle alpha with the positive direction of the x-axis is x cos alpha plus y sin alpha equal to 0. Okay, you should remember x cos alpha plus y sin alpha equal to small p. Okay, this is very, very important. The origin to the straight line distance is sum for small p, and we can draw another line angle making with the x-axis. Then that is the alpha, that is x cos alpha plus y sin alpha equal to small p is the normal form of the straight line equation. Now we are going to discuss about the problems on how to find out the slopes and the next remaining topics. Here, first let us take find the slope of the line passing through the points. First problem. Find the slope of the line passing through the points. First one, minus 3 comma 2 and 1 comma 4. Second one, a t1 square comma 2a t1 and a t2 square comma 2a t2. Third one, 4 comma minus 5 and 2 comma minus 3. Fourth one, minus 3 comma 1 and 3 comma 2. Fifth one, a cos alpha, a sin alpha. Another point is a cos beta, a sin beta. What is the formula of the slope? The slope is equal to small m equal to, if we know that 2 points means y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. This is the formula for the slope of the 2 points. Here, first one is x1 comma y1 is equal to minus 3 comma 2 and x2 comma y2 equal to 1 comma 4. The slope m equal to 4 minus 2 by 1 minus of minus 3. It's 2 by 1 plus 3. 2 by 4 equal to 1 by 2. That is the slope. Second one, it is x1, y1, it is x2, y2. So m equal to 2a t2 minus 2a t1 by a t2 square minus a t1 square. In the numerator, 2a taking common, t2 minus t1 by, in the denominator, a common, t2 square minus t1 square. A cancel, and we know that the formula of a square minus b square equal to a plus b into a minus b. Applying in the denominator, numerator is as it is t2 minus t1. This is T2 minus T1 into T2 plus T1. Here 2 is there. T2 minus T1, T2 minus T1 get cancelled. It is equal to 2 by T2 minus, sorry, T2 plus T1. That is the slope. So M is equal to 2 by T1 plus T2. Third one is, it is x1, y1, it is x2, y2. What is the slope? M equal to minus 3 minus of minus 5 by 2 minus 4 is minus 3 plus 5. Minus into minus plus 5. 2 minus 4 is minus 2. 2 by minus 2 equal to minus 1. Fourth one, x1, y1, x2, y2. So M equal to 2 minus 1 by 3 minus of minus 3. 1 by 3 minus into minus plus 3. 1 by 6. Fifth one, it is x1, y1, x2, y2. So M equal to A sin beta minus A sin alpha by A cos beta minus A cos alpha. A is taking common in the numerator and the denominator. A into sin beta minus sin alpha by A into cos beta minus cos alpha. So A cancel. Sin beta minus sin alpha by cos beta minus cos alpha. These are the slopes in this. The second bit, find the slope of the straight lines if the line equations are ax plus by. The general form of the ax plus by plus c equal to 0 be a straight line, then the slope is minus a by b. The slope of the given line is equal to m equal to minus a by b. If we should remember this formula, then we can easy to write. The first one is 3x plus 4y plus 9 is equal to 0. In this, slope is equal to minus a by b, 3 by 4. Second one is 2x minus 3y plus 6 equal to 0. Slope is denoted by small m, that is equal to minus a is 2, b is minus 3. So minus minus cancel 2 by 3. Third one is 5x plus 3y minus 3 equal to 0. The slope is denoted by small m minus a by b. Fourth one, 6x minus 8y plus 1 equal to 0. In this, slope equal to small m equal to minus a is 6, b is minus 8. Minus minus cancel, 2 3s are 2 4s are, so 3 by 4. Third bit, equation of the line is 3x minus 4y plus 10 equal to 0. Find its slope and y-intercept. The slope and y-intercept form is generally y equal to mx plus c. So here we can take this minus 4y is taking to right side. Then it becomes 4y equal to 3x plus 10. The equation is divided with 4. So y equal to 3 by 4x plus 10 by 4. 2 2s are 2 5s are. It is equal to 3 by 4x plus 5 by 2. In this, the slope m equal to 3 by 4, y-intercept c equal to 5 by 2. That way we can do that. Okay. Next, second problem. The equation of a straight line whose slope is root 3 and y-intercept is 5. The same equation. Intercept slope form of the line equation is y equal to mx plus c. So here y equal to, what is the m? M equal to root 3x. Intercept c is 5. Since m equal to root 3, c equal to 5. This is the straight line equation whose slope is root 3 and intercept y-intercept is 5. Next, find the equation of the straight line passing through the point -1 comma -2 and having inclination. Inclination by, if we know the theta, the inclination m is equal to tan theta. That is the slope or gradient. If we know the slope and point x1 comma y1, the formula of the line equation is y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. It is the formula for knowing the slope and point. They have given the point. Point is x1 comma y1 equal to -1 comma -2. M equal to tan 120 degrees. That is equal to tan of 180 degrees minus 60 degrees is equal to 120. In the second quadrant, tan is negative minus tan 60 degrees. Tan 60 degrees value is root 3. So m equal to root 3. We know the m value and the point. Substitute in the formula. What is that? Y minus y1 is -2 equal to m is minus root 3. X minus x1 is -1. So y minus into minus plus 2 equal to minus root 3 into x plus 1. Y plus 2 equal to minus root 3 x minus root 3. Taking to left side, root 3 x plus y plus 2 plus root 3 equal to 0 is the required straight line equation, which having the inclination 120 degrees and point x1 comma y1 is -1 comma 2. In the same way, find the inclination of the line passing through the points is x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2. From this, we can substitute and we can find out the slope m equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Okay. Or simply we can take the equation of the line passing through the 2 points y minus y1 into x2 minus x1 equal to y2 minus y1 into x minus x1. In any case, we can find out. Here, m equal to y2 is root 3 minus 2 root 3 by x1, x2 is 1 minus 4. It's minus root 3 by minus 3. Minus minus cancel is 1 by root 3. Find the inclination. Inclination means this m is equal to tan theta. Where it is 1 by root 3, the angle is theta equal to 30 degrees. Why? Because 1 by root 3 value is equal to tan 30. So the angle theta equal to 30 degrees. This is the inclination of the line. Now we can find out the, okay, they are asking only for the inclination of the line passing through the points. So no need to ask the straight line. So no need to find out the straight line equation. If they are asking the straight line equation, then we should substitute in this formula the points. Only they are asking the inclination means we should find out the angle. That angle means we can take the slope formula y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Next, fifth problem. Find the equation of the straight line having slope and y-intercept. So that is y equal to mx plus c. So this is slope m equal to 2 by 3, y-intercept c equal to 2. Sixth one, find the value of x if the slope of the line passing through 2 comma 5 and x comma 3 is 2. So here the slope formula is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. They have given the slope m equal to 2, x1 comma y1 is equal to 2 comma 5, x2 comma y2 equal to x comma 3. Substitute in the slope m equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. y2 is 3 minus y1 is 5, x2 is x minus x1 is 2. That is equal to 2. So from the cross multiplication, minus 2 by x minus 2 equal to 2, minus 2 by 2 equal to x minus 2. Cross multiply, 2 1s are 2 1s are minus 1. X equal to minus 1 plus 2 equal to 1. Therefore, x equal to 1. This is the value of x.